fair. See, I know my destination. I'm just not there. All these street lights.
Happen to be just like moment passing in front of me, so I hopped in the cabin. I pay my fares. See, I know my destination. I'm just not there on the street. The street. I'm just not there in the street. I'm just not there. Life just ain't fair. Seems like sweet life flowing happen to be just like moments passing in front of me. So I hopped in the cabin. I pay my fare. I know my destination. I'm just not there. All these shivers. To me, this I know. And Yo, yeah, what's good up, chat? Hello. I can't play music, so I'm just singing to myself. I hate believing it's expectation. Yes, sir. It's the end of the day is fading. Have a baby with me. All right, let's get into the. I got a reaction video, and then I'm gonna play Apex tomorrow, the new season. I'm gonna get an early start, but not today because I forgot that it ended yesterday and it started today. So I'm gonna update. If this done updating by the time we're done with our videos and stuff, I'll get on and play with you. If not, then I'm gonna just react. Okay, so we're gonna react to a Saya Speaks video. I've seen him a few times. The video is about nobody thinks for themselves anymore, and it has Joe Bart in it, another creator that I like to watch. So let's go ahead and see if let's see. Let's see.
I personally feel like a lot of the internet's opinions come from short form media, and a lot of these people don't even do research, and whatever pops up on their For You page the most and has the most likes, that is automatically what's going on, whether you do your research or not. You don't even have to fact check anymore to prove to these gullible mother.
Facts. Facts. Like literally anything that has a high amount of point of views or has a high anything that's like up there in the scales, they'll believe it. They'll dead ass believe it. And it sucks because now we have a bunch of drone bots just believing anything that happens that has a lot of likes and it could be false information. And now people are believing false information. And now it's even like
Frickers.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to be nice in this video. You don't even have to have factual like backup or anything. It's just if they see it a lot pop up on their For You page, they're gonna believe it. I'm telling you guys, if I made a TikTok and said that my butt cheeks could talk, and I just kept saying it and saying it and saying it, and I made it a trend, people are just going to start believing that their butt cheeks can talk. Here's one example. And Joe Bart's gonna help me out with this one. Myth, right? like a month, few weeks ago. It was a trend to just randomly hate on like 7 or 8-year-old Myth clips. And if you don't know who Myth is, he was like a famous Fortnite player, Twitch streamer or whatever. And a lot of his old clips started resurfacing, and
Oh, I've seen that.
everybody, like, I seen a lot of people in the comments like, wait, what's going on? Like, why are we hating on this dude? They don't even know why. People are just replying under the I promise y'all, I clicked the replies under those comments, and they were like,
Wait, people were hating on
it's
him?
a trend, so I mean, why not? Are you serious? It's just so easy to just completely ruin somebody. I'm not saying that ruined his career or anything, but like, short form media has so much power over the human brain.
It does.
In modern society, man. I'm telling you, I could trick the internet into thinking that my butt cheeks could talk if I made it a trend. There was literally just old 7 or 8-year-old Myth clips jumping around of him being corny or whatever. Okay, all right, I get that. You might think he's corny, but why wasn't you calling him corny back then? Why wasn't it a trend back then to call him corny? Another example of that was everybody believing that Kai Cenat was a clone.
I was just looking at a video on TikTok of a guy trying to explain that Kai is a clone, and he kept on referring to the clip where he was dancing in the when he did a streamer you and he was dancing. It was like, oh, people's eyes don't glow in the dark. Da, da, da. Mind you, they was using a night vision night vision camera because it was dark. Of course, people's eyes don't glow if there's no illuminating light that reflects off of it. Same thing with a dog. When you flash a light in the dark in a dog's eyes, it sometimes I've seen it be red and stuff. I'm like, bro, people really believe that, and I'm like, I don't believe it. I think he's the same person, but because so many people talk about it, it it starts to manifest actually, and now people,
This is exactly why I highly advise my guy. My mom sent me a reel of somebody saying that Kai Cenat was a clone.
Oh wow.
Okay, she doesn't even watch any of that. Like, how did that even?
That's crazy.
How did that even
That's
get there?
that's crazy.
Listen, I highly advise you guys. Now, I'm gonna get back on that in a second. I'm gonna let Joe Bart yet, but I highly advise you guys not to just doom scroll short form media, because slowly but surely the wrinkles in your brain are just going to disappear, and your brain's gonna look like a fucking marble.
Saya wanted me to make a rant today about the TikTok opinion. And the example he gave me was the current, or at least past now, hate that Myth was getting off of a trend, making fun of him for being corny from 7 years ago. And it would show like some of the comments that he would say while he was playing Fortnite in like 2018, like Jeej, or like these other, corny things.
Oh, that was
Honestly,
a hating
I say
trend?
Jeej in video games now because I think it's funny because of it. But
That was a hating trend? I didn't know that.
the TikTok opinion is really just bandwagoning. It's few people agree. People agree in the comments, they agree in return, right?
Okay.
If you have a video with 100 likes that has a hateful message towards somebody, or even the reverse, maybe it's really nice, and the comments agree or disagree, and somebody with kind of an unformed opinion at that time opens the comments, their opinion will be formed based off of the majority of the replies that they see.
What is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Why are our opinion, not ours? Why are y'all's opinions based on?
Whoa! Not me. I am not a part of that. I don't even comment on stuff like that. Y'all's, yes. What he said is y'all, not y'all's opinions. Yep.
The number of likes next to a comment. Why are we not forming our own opinions anymore in 2026? What the fuck are we heading towards? Are we doomed? And the thing is, they might disagree, but a lot of them either just don't say anything if they don't disagree, or they try to see past it and agree because everybody else is agreeing and they don't want to stand out. Sickening.
That's not for everybody, though. And I'm not dissing individual people. Everybody is guilty of doing what I'm about to say in one way or another. There are people that bandwagon for things that are popular, and there are people that bandwagon for things that are not. There are people that like being in niche communities, and there are people that like being in very popular communities. I've seen this with my own audience, right? When I was smaller, there used to be people that would shit on me because they thought I was corny. Then as I got larger, those people started liking my content, and the people that did like me while I was niche started not liking me because I was no longer niche, right? So you have...
I used to watch him when he used to do those loud ass TikToks, and I still like him now. Like I feel like my sense of like liking a person wherever they are, because I used to watch him when he didn't do the gaming stuff. He wasn't a streamer. I stopped watching him. Then I started watching him again, and I still like the how he is. You know what I mean? But I do understand the fact that people will subject themselves into a category that fits them, so they can feel a part of something at the same time. And also, what he was saying, that the smaller you are, people will hate. Then if you get bigger, they'll pretend to like you because you're a big, like, he has millions of people following him. People are gonna like him just because he is popular. You know what I mean? Not because they like him from before. Just because,
have this weird
I think I'm
flip-flop
talking
that
too
occurs.
much.
And then obviously in any individual situation, there's a large group of people that are just making their own opinion. I'm not sitting here acting like you're either one or the other in every single scenario, but every single person in their life has had a time where I guess an opinion has been said to you and you don't really have a formed response or belief yet. So you form that around what other people think, or I guess, not antithesis, the reverse of what they think, right? You don't want to agree with them regardless of whether or not you care about what they're saying. So you're just not going to agree with them because they're the one saying it. Something like that.
I feel like, damn, I'm pausing so much. I feel like when he said that, I feel like in my head, when someone brings up an opinion about something, I always question it, because it's better for you to question their opinion to see where they're coming from before you make your opinion on something, than to just disagree because you don't like that person and not having the opinion, or agree with the opinion because you think their opinion is correct. I feel like when I would have conversations with people, or they would have opinions on people, I would genuinely be like, but why? Like, what did they do? What happened? What makes you think that way? For because it helps me learn, or like, helps me internalize how they think, and it also helps me with my opinion, because now I know how they're thinking and I know how I'm thinking, so my opinion is going to be based off of me, not just because they experienced something, or something like that. I don't know. I think I'm
In
yapping,
the
but
TikTok sense,
if you understand me, you
I
understand
think
me.
for like the example of myth and just hate in general, I don't think like TikTok's becoming Twitter, but I think TikTok is just one of the more toxic platforms when you actually kind of dive deeper into like drama, or like making fun of creators, or just people in general, really. Like lol cows and stuff like that. But anyways, if you're talking about like the broad TikTok user and how they interact with drama on the platform, there are a large amount of people, and I wouldn't say the majority of people. It's a loud minority of individuals that like voicing hate for things that they don't actually care about.
Rings a bell, doesn't it? If you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know that I always talk about, I mean, I know people classify me as technically a commentary YouTuber because I'm literally, like, I'm commentating, I guess. But again, I consider myself a rant channel. But the people that I consider commentary channels are the ones that just put stupid fucking gameplay in the background and whatever. Of course, y'all heard me say this before, but for the people that haven't, they just talk about whatever's trending right now. They couldn't care less about it, and they're gonna make sure their video's over 8 minutes so they can put food on their table and keep their lights on.
Yeah,
Right.
there's always
There's
people like that. Yeah, they
don't care. They're not making content because they have the passion for it. They're making content because their car payments due.
Like, there are people that have been clowning on Myth that could not give two fucks about it if you distracted them with something in the next 5 minutes. Like, the second they scroll, it's out of sight, out of mind. And that's more just a showing of, like, the negative emotions that these people hold. Like, I'm a negative person. I'm a very pessimistic person. But when it comes to, like, social media and, like, people that are not creators or forward-facing individuals, more like alt account, burner account people that kind of just hate for fun, like, you gotta keep in mind there are people that are genuine haters, and they're just like really mean people overall. And a lot of these people that use these burners are mean people, but most of the time that you see mean comments, that person said that shit, scrolled, and within 30 seconds, it's out of their head. They're no longer thinking about it whatsoever. So in my own example, like, there's a lot of people that don't like me. There's a lot of people that do like me. There's a lot of people that don't like me. And sometimes I think there's extremes on both ends. I'm not going to sit here and, like, defend every individual that's in the comments going, Joe Bart's a philosophical genius. He has a degree. I have a bachelor's in arts, buddy. Okay. I understand I have a philosophy channel. I'm not some genius guru when it comes to philosophy content. Now, on the other end, there are people that are like, I've always hated Joe Bart. I'm so glad we're on the Joe Bart hate train. Okay, way to make it about yourself, you fucking glazer. Secondarily, those same people will have equally outlandish opinions saying that I lied about getting my degree and I'm using this as a LARP to try and sway people away from God. You can literally see a video of me walking on stage, shaking the hand of the dean and getting my diploma. So you're on crack. You're an idiot. And in the same sense, the people that are fucking with me and saying that, like, you're not bandwagoning, but it's to a degree that's like, whoa, next level glaze, right? So I get people going, the Joe Bart glaze could be cringe, but I'm also going to sit here and say, you're just a dorky ass hater that wants to be different. Right? Like, you could say Joe Bart's not a philosopher. There are people that fuck with me and go, that part of my fan base is too much glaze. It's cringy, right? But you don't have to go, it's too much glaze. It's cringy. He doesn't have a degree. I'm going to have this opinion. And then a bunch of drones start following whatever side they...
Once someone brings an opinion that people, like, been thinking about and they don't want to say, bro, they move like drones, bro. Like, dead ass. Wait, am I still in Discord? Oh, I am. Oh my god. But no, but what was I saying, chat? I'm saying, as soon as someone makes an opinion about somebody, and as soon as, because people don't want to say it first, once someone says it first, then now they got a herd of people that want to all of a sudden have the same opinion, and then now it becomes a trend to hate on that person because of that said thing that they wanted to say but they never said, but as soon as someone else said it, then it's GG's. You feel me? My fault. I did just notice I was in Discord. You want to watch this video about how people got TikTok brain?
No, I already know that.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna continue.
Bro.
If you see me talk, well, now you see me talking. You know, I'm gonna continue the video.
Deem fit.
I dead forgot I was in Discord.
Right? Just be you.
Exactly. Authenticity will always win at the end of the day. A little bit off topic, but that has something to do with, you know, not picking a side and just being yourself. If you just go with your gut and do what you want to do and say what you want to say and have your own fucking opinions instead of sucking everybody else's dick, right? You won't have to worry about coming off as performative or anything. The same as content creation or being a streamer. You don't, if I always use this example when I'm on live, you do not have to try too hard every time you get on stream, man. Like, sure, you can cut your stream up into segments. That's probably like the best way to stream, but those segments don't have to be forced. They can be authentic too. You don't gotta force anything within those segments, because I feel like if you...
Bro, I was literally thinking about this today. Like, today, I was tired as fuck. I didn't want to stream, and I knew that if I was gonna stream, I wanted my stream to be compact, that has context, this and that, and that. And I was thinking, I was like, not every time I go live, I have to be the best. There always is gonna be days where I can't stream the best. The content's not gonna be the best. It's not gonna be feel the best. And I was like, yo, let me be myself, because if I'm not myself, why would people sit here and watch me? Why would people sit here and enjoy me if I'm trying to be someone else? So if I'm myself, I'm tired of this stream, I'm gonna be tired of this stream. It's not gonna be as jam-packed. I will still try my best, you feel me? But when the days that I get to have the energy, I'm gonna just be chill, you know what I mean? You feel me? Like, and then I be seeing some streamers that I be scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through Twitch, and everything is like, it's some content seems forced. It doesn't seem natural, or it doesn't seem like people are trying to get to where they want to be, but also still be themselves. They want to be somebody else. So it's like, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Continuously come off as performative, and you're just forcing yourself to have all this extra fucking energy. Like I've always said, you're not going to want to even, you're going to have to drag yourself to your setup whenever you want to stream.
I was literally saying today,
and
bro.
that's why all these content creators, yeah, you can classify it as a job, because I mean, you're doing something that pays you consistently every month or whatever. But I personally feel like in my heart, a job is something that you got to drag yourself towards. I feel like content creation is a passion that pays me. I feel like other creators feel like that as well. But unfortunately, like I'm not even going to name any names, but a big creator had called me out because I called from my Streaming University video. And he was basically saying like, oh, that's what we do to make money. That's how we pay our bills, man. And I was talking about clip farmers and shit. And I'm just like, dude, you don't have to. If you just continuously do that, about time you want to be yourself. I've already said this a lot.
Yeah, GG's. It's GG's.
Your fan base will want to leave you because they like, who the fuck is this nigga? They used to the fake you. I already said that in the stream.
They don't. If you try and clip farm, and you are not yourself, when you are yourself, people will not like you because you are not the person they liked from those clips. You know what I mean? So it's like, there is times even off stream, I will say the dumbest shit, and I'm not even live. And Matthew, you could clarify that. I'll dead ass be off stream trolling like I would be on stream saying dumb shit, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, we just gotta let you rock.
why you sound so sad?
I just woke up.
No. But I'm saying, like, I'm me 100% off stream, 100% on stream. The way I act is the same other way. And it's better to be like that, because why would you want to be somebody else? It honestly doesn't make sense. Like, why wouldn't you want to be famous for being you? Like, genuinely. Why don't you want to be you, make money being you? Because you'll never be tired being you, because that's who you are. You know what I mean? You can't clip farm and then be mad when people don't like you no more because you're not the same person as in the clips, because that was never you. That was never you.
Video, but apparently everybody sees content creation as a job now, though. It is not a job to me. It's not you. Of course, you can classify it as a job because it pays you, whatever. But I just feel like if you see it as a job, you're not gonna want to do it in the long run. I feel like if you see it as a passion, I feel like the main goal in life, because y'all know money make the world go round. But I feel like if you find your passion and you somehow are able to profit and live off of your passion, you won't work a day in your fucking life.
Not everything needs a response. Some things just require observation, and that's it. And that's really what most internet drama really boils down to be when you're sitting here talking about people hating on Myth, or just random drama with Asmongold or Hassan or a political creator, or even me and my philosophical content. You don't really have to interact all the time. And I tell myself that, and I still do, right? I don't see the majority of videos that people make about me. I don't see the majority of things people say about me. But sometimes I'll see a hate thing and I'll go, that just pissed me off. And then I reply. And then I go back 5 minutes later and I go, that was stupid, because now they're just going to make 95 videos about that, which there are creators that have, and they just clap farm off the fuck out of it. Anyways, I'm getting a little off topic here, and I know I'm, yapping pretty quickly, but the TikTok opinion overall is just either agreeing with the majority or disagreeing with the majority. And that just creates two large groups, right? And then in the end, it's actually just not even really a 50-50. It's usually like a 70-30 or something, but there's still large groups on either end. It's just one trying to be niche or against the masses and one that's agreeing with the masses. And in both scenarios, there's extremes of individuals and there's reasonable people on both sides, right? When there's people that have complaints about certain takes that I have, I'm not going to sit here and say none of them are valid, right? There have been times that I've contradicted myself. And in the same sense, there are people that glaze me to a degree that's like, they're acting like I'm Socrates. It's like, I do have surface level takes. I do have water takes, but it's like, I'm also an intro in that sense for people. So I don't know. The reason I'm using myself as an example is because if you're seeing this and you know me, you'll probably understand it better than if I'm just yapping about a creator that you don't know. But yeah, it's not just Myth. It's not just me. It's legitimately every creator. You see it in Streamer University with so many of the fucking drama things that picked up from that, where people are being disrespectful to one another or this and that, and the professors. Like Ludwig, it's the same shit. There's people that call him fence sitting, and they say he doesn't ever have a valid opinion about anything, right? People say it about Moist Critical, which I think is crazy because I always used to think that Moist Critical is one of the most highly regarded creators on the platform. And I still think he always has
an opinion.
But there's like a niche group of people that don't like him. And I sit there and I go, well, I understand certain takes he's had where he's not really, saying like hard choosing an opinion, but it's like when you look at it at a broad scale, it's like there are going to be people that just disagree with the masses and agree with the masses. And it's not like every single individual in any situation is going to do that. I feel like I'm going in circles here. It's not every single person in any scenario where they have to choose. They either agree or disagree with the masses. There are people that just observe and come up with their own opinion. And obviously it's probably going to sway one way or the other, but there are dead ass people that just only believe what the masses believe, or vice versa. Like people that believe in conspiracy theories just because they want to go against like conformity or, the government or whatever it is. And it's like, there's ones that are valid and there's ones that aren't. And I don't know. I think social media is kind of going down this rabbit hole of like pure idiocy where nobody really forms their own opinions on things unless you're like the first 5 people to see that piece of media. Because those like 10 people off rip are going to be the ones that like
set off the chain
what the majority of individuals choose.
Yeah.
And part of the problem is those 10 people that interact with things very quickly also tend to be the ones that are most chronically online and have some of the most outlandish opinions. So it's like, I don't want to say we're like fucked, but
no,
like,
we're fucked. Yeah,
I don't know, man. I think every short form platform that's very drama or, I guess just argument oriented, which is most platforms really, is just kind of going down this hole of shit. I think it's better than it was during COVID, just because I think COVID made like more and more people chronically online than ever because nobody was doing anything. And so I think we've reverted slightly, but I think the people that were chronically online during COVID and didn't stop being chronically online are now like brain deteriorated to a level that's almost like irreversible. I hope I made sense. But yeah.
Made perfect sense, in my opinion. And
yeah,
if
made
anything
sense.
that me or him said didn't make any sense to you, I think you're a part of the problem. But anyways, I know he was like, I don't want to say we're fucked. I think so. I'm not gonna lie. That's like, I think we're doomed. We're fucked. Ever since I've seen short form like AI slop getting tens of millions of views on YouTube Shorts, TikToks, Instagram Reels, that basically set in stone that we're fucked.
Seeing an AI video get over almost 50 million views, and it's the worst shit ever, and people are laughing at it. We are cooked. We are definitely cooked. People's brains are overly melted. The frontal lobe is gone. The signals to the like the signals that make people think aren't working. Bro, COVID birthed a bunch of people that can't think for themselves and let the majority think for themselves. And now they're chronically online as well because COVID, you was inside. You couldn't go outside. You can't talk to people. And now we have a bunch of chronically online people with melted frontal lobes putting out pieces of their own opinions onto other people, and now people are agreeing with those people would make, and then that makes their opinion valid, what makes them feel good, and then it just keeps on going over and over again. They just do it more, and then more people are gonna turn into them. Yo, it's we're done. We're done. We're done.
At least within the internet. Well, I mean, the internet is everywhere now. So, like, I mean, I guess we can consider the internet fucking up everybody's brains as the internet fucking up life in general. So, I honestly think we're fucked as earth from this shit. Not gonna bullshit you. I think we're going in a downward slope, and people are afraid to voice their own opinions because every time I ask them that question, they always are afraid of judgment. Why? So what? I don't know. I've never believed in not expressing yourself based on someone else's reaction to it, unless it's something obvious. Like I mean, okay, you're not about to express yourself. You're in the middle of the mall and rub Diddy oil on your ass cheeks and start dorking to Saucy Santana just because you want to express yourself. No,
Saya, we get it, bro. That whole, I just envision that. I don't want to envision that game. Nah, I understand what you mean, but
none of that. But I mean, if you can't understand or get my drift, again, you're a part of the problem, and short form media probably fucking took a couple wrinkles out of your brain too. But what? Oh my gosh!
he hit 1 million or 100? Is that 100K plus?
Thank you. Golly! Make sure y'all follow me on Kick for streams.
He streams on Kick. I thought he streamed on YouTube.
I mean, links to the Discord and the Kick will be in the description. I appreciate y'all. If y'all made it to the end, make sure y'all drop a 91 in the chat. And I will catch you on the other side of the grass.
W video. That was a good video. That was a good video. That was something. Is my Apex done? It is done. Do I play the new season of Apex Legends? What time is it? It is 3:30. I will have an hour of it. Do I really want to play ranks right now? Do I want to destroy my mental before I go to work? Or we watch another video. Well, they're just making more videos about Joe saying the only streamer that cares. Now that's actually, that's bad. That they have to make a video about. Yeah.
This is why you're the thinker? Because you got a question mark on your...
What show is this from? Drake and Josh.
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls.
I knew you were one of those kids watching Gravity Falls.
Peak show.
They never finished it, though. He, like, went into, like, a portal, right? Oh, that is. There you go. Wait, what is your tattoos?
This is Sun was from the Earth when I was born.
Brother, that looks like your IP address. Yeah. Got an IP address on it.
Same thing. Dude fading. We're just passing by. Grandpa used to say that. Neil Thesauton. No, it is Greek.
Diva.
Memento Mori. Swingers tattoo. I'm not a swinger. I got it for a video with Jack Pembroke.
What does that mean?
He's into the weird.
What's a swinger?
They only date each other, but they other people, and it's not cheating in their minds.
That's
But like, they'll
Wait,
do
what?
I don't do swing. I'm on this cruise with Jack. We did the content, and then I got the tattoo.
This is why you're the thinker? Because you got a question mark on your...
What show is this from?
Would you ever? Hello? Wait, can I? Are you?
Pick that up.
Okay.
With one hand. With one...
Are you here?
Are you talking to me?
You're alive. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Shit. I don't know what to do now. I watched one video and I already want to end the stream. I do want to play the new season of Apex, but I know my shit's gonna fucking lag because I gotta render that whole new map and everything. And I don't feel like, but I want to play ranked. I want to play a ranked game. Fuck, let's
How
go.
long does one rank game take?
Like 20 minutes.
And don't you go to work in like an hour?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm making
You
excuses.
got like 2 gays in you.
All right, let's get it. Fuck it. Fuck it. New season of Ape Sex Legends. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. I forgot. I still gotta finish God of War. I still gotta upload a video of. I still have a video of God of War on my computer that I gotta edit. And then as soon as I release that, I will I'll probably play it again on stream. And then I still gotta do 0007. I want to do Wolverine when it comes out. When does Wolverine in November? August, September, October, November. I still got 3 months to get a PS5, which is really not gonna take that long. Yeah. Wait, are you going on the trip?
If my bank account allows for it.
Oh, okay. Because I got asked, and I said maybe, and I didn't get a reply from Esme yet, but he's probably busy as fuck. So I'm not really plus it's in January, and he asked it for November, and I still got 2 months for him. It's 2 months to reply. For that. I don't know. It's like I want to go. I'm probably gonna go. For a reason. I just don't have a reason yet. Like I don't mind going snowboarding, but I want a reason to go. If you know what I mean.
You want a reason to go snowboarding?
Yes. Like
Snowboarding's not the reason?
No. No. Like I wanna be outside. Like I don't wanna I don't know how to word it correctly. Like I want to go because it's snowboarding. Like I want to go again, but I want another reason why. I don't know why. I don't know how to
You want to
describe
do
it.
more than just snowboarding.
Yeah. I want to go snowboarding. Plus, we probably go out to eat. Maybe maybe if we find a location where there actually is stuff to do.
You guys didn't do that last time?
No, we it was because we had a good house, then people dropped. Then we had to change house. Then that house price changed. Then we found a cheaper house that was away from everything. That's why we was there, like because people were dropping, and then we had the price went up, and then we had to change the price, and then all that. Like that's why we chose that house.
Yeah.
And then somebody booked it the a day, like one of the days that we was gonna go, they booked it the day before, and because they probably want a day to clean the house, we couldn't like book it for the same day type of thing. So we was even more fucked. But I don't know. I'm not in the planning of that shit right now. I just got asked to go. I'm a invitee. I would help.
Like who?
I would help again. Um um Pick the house and stuff. Or like
Yeah.
but I don't know. I guess it's him, his girl probably are doing it. If I have any guess. I think she'll be better off with that than me, honestly.
Are
I'm
you
not
talking
really.
about Esmond's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're probably doing it, so she probably knows how to I forgot what she does, but she probably does know how to get that situated in housing and all that shit. Because probably this year it's probably gonna be more strict on what's it called, the payment, because last year everything was, bro, people were paying after the like during like a month before the trip, or like the week of the trip, people were paying to go, and we had to over do the people just because we didn't know who it was, which fucked that part up a little bit more too. But we still had a good time last year though. We had a good time. I know the more I go snowboarding, it gets easier every time. Like even just doing it a few hours of that one day of the year, I've gotten better from the first time I went from the second time. Like I was able to
That's
go
good.
down that second hill. Like I think I went down the hill like 2-3 times too, with everybody. Like I was keeping up and everything, so that was fun. Like I felt like I achieved some shit. But this year I want to start on that. I want to start on the second hill, but I don't know. The way I got injured last year, holy shit. Yo, bro, I feel like somebody like hit a hammer like right where my lower back was. That's how it felt. Like when I tell you, I deadass was turning and I had a pillow on my side to sleep. I couldn't sleep normally because my body curves when I sleep and it would hurt. I had to put a pillow on my side in order for me to sleep. That's how bad it was. I was like, bro, can't be doing that again. But I'll go again. I bought a cool looking snowboarding face mask. So I might as well go at that point. I already